Hello everyone, Just Love Just Light here. I know it's been forever since I've done a video on the blog, but I recently felt this calling this morning to make this particular video, so here I am, we're gonna do it. But in light of recent events, I felt like it was important to share some light as well, just to kind of maybe help us get out of this weird, uncomfortable feeling that we're all in, being in quarantine. I know that a lot of people, a lot of people are seeing the positive, right? But it can be really overwhelming because I know a lot of our cycles of comfort have changed. I know a lot of us, that's kind of why we have our routines, right, in our schedules, is they make us feel really comfortable. So I think kind of, it's shifted a lot of that for a lot of people, and that can be really overwhelming. It can overwhelm our mind and our body even. So I just kind of, wanted to let you know that that's completely valid, what you're feeling. And if you're feeling disconnected, or it feels really uncomfortable, or you just feel overwhelmed by either your inner voice, or your negative thoughts, or your self-worth, your negative self-doubt, like, just know that that's completely normal. I think anytime you're breaking a cycle it's just a heavy time. It's really, really intense. So yeah, but I know I've talked to myself and my friends have all kind of been going through similar things. It's a very weird time we're in, right? Because it feels like we don't have control over the future, or we don't know what's gonna happen. But in reality, in the grand scheme, if you think about it, we've never known what the future holds, right? We didn't know this was gonna happen, really. Like, you just kind of roll with life, right? And you flow with it. Because that's just what you do. That's what nature does, and you're part of nature. So yeah, but I wanted to share a little grounding exercise with you today. It's something I've been doing for a little over a year, and it's super helpful. Just in my meditation, I feel like it helps, and just throughout life, like whenever I'm feeling overwhelmed or scared, I kind of like lean on this little exercise, and it really helps bring me back to, just back to my source and back to my being, and it helps me just feel really connected with everything again. So I'm gonna go ahead and share that now. So this rock is super important to me. I suggest you grab any kind of rock that means a lot to you, any piece of earth. Maybe it's like a stick or something you picked up hiking, or a pine cone, or a seashell, any kind of like bit of natural earth that is significant to you. And even if it's not, it can become significant, right? Grab like a little rock out in your yard, or just on your walk today, whatever it is. I just suggest a piece of earth because it's a really good reminder of the source. So basically what I do, and actually, I'm gonna give you a little backstory because this is really cute. My friend Olivia, one of my best friends, her and I were walking along the Puget Sound one day, and she picked this rock up, and she's like, dude, this is you, like, you need to have this. Like, it was just this crazy calling she felt. And it was amazing. I looked at it and I was like, whoa, yeah. So I brought this home. This was like a little over a year ago, and this was kind of when I started the practice. I felt such a connection to it for some reason too, that it's become part of my daily practice, which is really great. So Olivia, thank you. So the practice with this beautiful little rock is I usually just either hold it in my hands like this when I'm meditating and close my eyes. You can hold it in one hand. I sometimes have it on my, like, lifting my knees. But when I'm, meditating, I have it, my hands up to the sky to receive and at the same time let go, right? And I'll have it there. Whatever feels comfortable, even just holding it and feeling it, whatever that is you choose, it's totally your thing. But usually the next thing I do is just breathe in. Usually I breathe in for 4 and breathe out for 4. So we'll go ahead and do that. And kind of, continue that cycle of breath, and that just helps calm my body. But what I do is then kind of have a little connection to whatever it is that I'm holding, right? And kind of understand where it came from. And with my rock, it always reminds me of how I believe the earth started, right? it was probably this little rock this size, and just this little collection of the stars and of the source, right? And then it grew and grew and became what we are today, like what we are on today, what we are. It's an incredible thing, right? So that always helps me, stay really, really grounded at, and thinking about what I am and where I came from. And, you don't have to be sitting outside to feel that connection, right? You can just have that here, because that is what you are. So, this kind of, is a symbol of that. So I'll just kind of think about that, and just the beginning of the earth, right? The beginning of my life. And usually I'll sit in silence as well, and I'll just think about, I'll let my mind kind of go. If it needs to run, it'll run. If it just wants to focus on being here, if it wants to focus on the beginning of life itself, you can do that. Whatever it is, just let it be what it is. And just, do your breathing and just connect to it. But what I like to then say is just, things I'm grateful for. Thank you to the planet, or for myself, to God, to the universe, whatever it is that you call it, to spirit, source, life force, whatever it is. I just say thank you for allowing me to have life, for giving me life. Thank you for beginning, for manifesting yourself in this. And then I just remind myself I'm floating in space, and I'm protected, and the atmosphere is still here, and it's still blue, and it's still giving me life, truly. You can think about all the beautiful things that come from the source, right? All the beautiful plants we get to eat, and all the things that are here to heal us and give us medicine and life and energy. So I just think of that. Also, you might hear my dog snoring. She's having a nice little nap here next to me. But yeah, and I just start thinking about the source of life, and I remind myself that I too am nature. Also, you might hear some bags rumbling around. That is my cat climbing into bags. But I think of that, my pets, where they came from that same source, right? So it allows everything to feel more connected. But yeah, so, I just remind myself that I am nature. I'm here. I am part of everything that is. I'm part of everything that created life, and I've been given that gift, right, from life itself, and that is me in some other form, right? And all of it is connected, and I still have my power. I still have control over my thoughts today. I have control over my joy today. I have control over what I forgive and what I let go of. Because I am nature, and I am the universe, and I have that creative power and that loving power, right? So yeah, and then usually the last bit is I just kind of send all that love and connection to everything. I just kind of send it out into the world, to the people that I love, to my family, my friends, the people, I've passed by in this lifetime, that I've journeyed with through this lifetime in any way. I send them all love and healing, and to the planet and everyone out there, right? Just healing and connection and joy and love. To all of it. So, my pets. But yeah, and you can go as long as you want. I mean, I've done this for 30 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute. You can, whatever it takes to kind of help you just feel a little bit better in that moment, or in that state of fear or panic or whatever it is. It just instantly, I feel amazing already, honestly, just doing this with all of you. So yeah, I just, I'm just listening to all my music too, so I don't know if you guys are hearing all my music, but yeah, so just I hope this helps. I hope it encourages you to go try it today. If you have kids, try that with them. I think that would be really cool. Um, but yeah, it's really important for us, I think, to just reground and to remember what it is that we are, and to kind of take control of our power. I know at this time it's really easy to give all that away, right? Because we feel so controlled by this like system and everything. But you know, you can be safe and at the same time not feel completely overpowered by everything going on. You know, you have, believe it or not, you are part of everything that is, so that is the truth of you, and you can truly help be part of what heals this entire planet and this collective. It's incredible. We have so much power, and when we're in it together, oh my gosh, it can happen even quicker, right? So, you know, we don't need to rush the planet. We don't need to expect more. We just need to be here right now and be here in a state of love and understanding. And you know, I think from there, that's everything else is really easy. And I know it's really hard to believe that, but trust me, just taking one little step a day kind of helps open your heart a little more each day, and it allows the universe to kind of be able to reach you, you know, and to offer you those bits of advice or whatever it is that you need, that are those callings for you, so that you can move forward in your life. But yeah, I think that, you know, we'll see how this goes, but I think if it reaches even one person, I'm so grateful and happy with that, because in any way that I can connect or help you feel better today, that's great. But I'll probably be doing more of these. You know, I have a lot of little exercises that I do, and just little things that really keep me grounded and keep me in a better place, especially during a time like this. I know how difficult that is, to not be able to be outside every day. For me, super overwhelming sometimes, but you know, exercises like this just keep me grounded and remind me also that, you know, we're going to get back out there, we're going to be connected again and being able to hug our loved ones again, right? So yeah, I wish you all just so much love and healing and health, just continued health and abundance and happiness and joy to you, your family, your loved ones, everyone. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for watching. I will talk to you all soon. Have a beautiful week.